Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Right as I pressed the fucking start recording button, I started to yawn, so that's great. Not great. Alright, this isn't what I'm supposed to be using. Please, inventory? Can I couldn't open my inventory there. Don't really care about the arm welder. All things considered. U.S. Army combat armor. This might be what we have to use. Yeah. Because I'm not expecting any donations in the form of armor from this game. I expect them to be quite few and far between. What does this do? What does that do? Did it open the gates? Did it... What did it do? Turn on the PC? No, because that's broken beyond belief. Turn on the generator? No. Access Universal Repair Interface? Access Commissary. Oh, it's a shop and a repair shop at the same time. Rad resist, no auto inject, med packs, not particularly my style. I would need this. I would need this ride gear, but it's almost broken as it is as I'm buying it. So I don't know if that's worth it. What the hell? It looks a lot like the Ranger outfit. SMMG. What the hell is an SMMG? Red glare upgrades. Okay, I don't really need that. Fuck it. There's nothing. Repair though. I'm not gonna repair that, but okay, I'm not rich enough to repair that. Damn it. I'm crippled, I should use a stim pack, you don't say. So I'm supposed to be going this way. There we go. Got it unlocked. Marked men guard outpost. Fucking Edie with his Western music. Edie's been watching too much The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a damn good movie, though. Alright. Take a hike. Yeah, no, these don't have anything interesting. Rocket canister. I'm not even gonna bother taking this because I'm not gonna use it. I can climb up there. With difficulty, yes, but I can climb up here. Does this bring me anything? Doesn't look like it. Is this the marked man guard outpost? No, that was. Alright. Let's see. Leave my Edie alone. Or Eddie, actually. But I prefer to call him Edie. Eddie. What a goofy name. Oh, I got pulverized here. First aid box might have something nice. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Right, point is here. I'm trying to do every single little thing in case I can find, you know, some more fucking armor. Because I know this isn't gonna last me. So here's hoping that I can find more armor. I don't think this game will reward me with a hallelujah, brother. But, you know, it's nice to dream. I'm forcing the lock open. I can sleep in a bed that's irradiated. Okay, good. Good to know. Good. You know, I just saw as well. This should be fine. Probably. Did I miss any warheads on my way here? I mean, probably, let's be real. I probably did miss warheads, but what did that warhead do? Did it do anything to my advantage? Absolutely fucking anything. I think that was just a way to skip the fight, maybe. Other than that, it doesn't seem to have done much. No. No. Really, it hasn't done much. It's this way. Show me. Ulysses log. Which I do actually want to listen to, just so you know.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the great salt lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the white legs. Ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him, but the white legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers, so gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan. Too high for Kaisar. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Of Graham. Help them dig out big supply caches and find secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drops in the fiery shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits of their guns. Me, they call me the flag bearer. Lord, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
Aren't you just the poet? Interesting, I could have taken this road? Yeah. Yeah, you could have, I didn't notice. Maybe not there. There was one of their commanders though, I think. Different name, but don't know where his body flew. Because, you know, they all got flung somewhere. I killed them. Actually, a few bodies remain. There's one there. Other than that one body, I can't really see any other body. They probably had some stuff on him, I'm not gonna lie. It's just too bad. And here's another. Huh. That sucks. Let's search the little place here. That's nice. And how could I climb up there? Oh, through here. It's never going to be armor. Don't need rockets. I keep carrying rockets, but I don't actually need them. Anything up here? Might be of value? I don't think so. Don't believe that's the case, okay. But if the bodies get flung in the air really high, where could they possibly go? Sometimes I do genuinely wonder where they could end up. It's like, okay, you get flung in the air, and then where do you land? Where do you land that's so obscure that I can't even find it? Honestly, I wouldn't even know. What did I see there? I don't know. I saw something. Huh. Alright. Oh, it's a real shame that I don't get to loot their big bad commander. Really, it is. I don't know why some of them get ragdolled and others just become ash. The one I care about was killed right about there. I know that. But I can't for the life of me find this body. I don't know where I got flung to. Right, laser detonator. Do you think they'd notice that I did that? You think they'd be mad that I blew up the warhead? I hope they're not mad. I don't want to piss them off. They seem scary. Anyone around here? Anyone here? Collapsed overpass. Right, it's allowing me to climb up here. What is up here? There's a crate, I saw that, yeah. Shoulder mounted machine gun. Oh, okay, maybe this. Of all things, this one thing is kind of cool. Anything here? Don't look like it. How are we doing on the map situation? Ah. We're certainly making progress.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Ridley really was protective of his iBots. Can't believe they just approved that. I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. You can see why you left that place then. What those bastards got, what was coming to them. Let's keep going, Eddie. Is that a death claw? Well, no longer. How the fuck did I one-shot a death claw? I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused on that part. That seems... This place is a bit eerie. What the fuck is that? What was that and why was it so fast? Bravo team orders. Early intelligence suggests that tunnels are only sparsely populated by subterranean semi-humanoids, which are usually covered by bright light and loud noises. Really now? Armor? Armor. Nice. Can go home, courier. Maybe I should, because Christ, this is starting to scare me. What are you? Well, whatever you were, you're no longer. Oh, you are enemies. Tunnelers. Where? Shit, I'll be surrounded in no time. They're hard to nail. Then again, my aim does kind of suck, so not much to comment there. This is just a walk forwards, right? Yes, it is just a walk forwards. What's that? An outpost. Would it kill you to have a stim pack? People these days, no respect. Enter the high road.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Thought you might have returned to Vegas, its comforts. Maybe you took that machine with you. There's a lesson here, in the divide. Old world history about holding on to something so tightly it breaks or falls apart. May have seen the cracks in Vegas's walls already. If so, they'll grow in time, no matter how much you back house.
We're too far from Vegas to argue perspective on it.
Maybe that's why you chose Vegas. The lights can blind, make people forget themselves, their convictions, vows. Not going to waste time trying to make the blind see. Took a chance coming here, same as I did. Now we'll see how it plays out.
Aren't you just ominous? Those soldiers are hopeful, or once sincere, I'm sure of it. Or why were they with the Legion?
You see, true. Not scavengers. It's what they wore. Before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived. Intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
NCR would have needed to supply the line open to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Kaiser could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol. Big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history.
What were the creatures in the undergrass?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. showed them the world above and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Radiation from the war might have created them. Then detonation quakes and detonation and quakes caused them to surface.
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time, before marked men, before what happened to the divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
When you say slower death for the Mojave, you mean they're spreading off of the divide?
Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
You've been to Denver? That's Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Those marked men in Hopeville had some strange masks and blades I'd never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Lemuse's masks. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
Other marked men had the NCR gear and they weren't carrying master blades.
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
I found some recordings from you in Hopeville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. On its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably
Oh,
more
excuse me, my
years
fucking speaker's again acting up. Are we done? There we go. Sorry. I've been trying to fix that, but I have no clue what could be actually causing it, because before it didn't do that and it just started randomly doing it. He wouldn't have recorded those messages if they didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
This is the high road. Where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
You have a lot of hate for the robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine just a tool, made of the wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here.
When we first spoke in Hopeville, you mentioned you'd sworn not to kill me. Why?
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
Those leads nowhere. There's nothing in the divide.
Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
Oh. So you're saying I walked this road once, from other direction, from west to east, to home.
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
Walked a lot of hard roads, Mojave and before. Doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
Maybe you should tell me what happened.
NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
All right, Ulysses. All right. You okay? Satchel charges. Not particularly what I'd take or what I need or anything like that. Let's just continue. Unlocked a new commissary. That's cool. Don't really need to buy things, but right. Big Pharma. Up there. In range now. So I gotta blow that up. There. Don't care about the little supply there. I just want to keep going. You care about stim packs. That's interesting. Can I climb up? Nope, of course not. Wanted to see what was... Oh, Deathclaw. Are you even called Deathclaw? Yes. You one-shot me? Cool. I know you're strong, I just forgot my armor's ass. This was after I talked to you? Good. I gotta rewalk this. Yeah, I got no more armor, that's right, one-shot me. I still got some armor. Satchel charges, eh? Oh, there's a little terminal here, I didn't even see it. But it's the same things, isn't it? It is. I don't really need it. I mean, I'll take those, that's clear. Stim packs are stim packs. But I think I'll leave it here right before this. Let's make a save here. An interesting DLC so far. I like Ulysses. That's all there is to say of it. I like Ulysses. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow.